Hey, everybody, and welcome to Unapologetically Us, the podcast.
I'm Jenn.
And I'm
Jenn.
And she's got Tourette's, and I'm David. And so, a couple of weeks ago, we went on a trip to LA in a cruise. I think we had mentioned to you. So
Yes, remember we did the carry-on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the carry-on luggage.
We made our carry-on
We
video
did.
for you. Just that way, we held true to our word and showed you that we could do it.
Yeah,
So.
but I mean, we did have to use the wash and fold service. On the cruise, which was fine. I mean, we came back. We didn't have that much to wash, and
Well, I still did, but I still.
that's right. I forgot you shit your pants 27 times. And
Not really, but I still had a full week of laundry to do whenever I got back. So anyway, we're just gonna kind of give you a rundown of everything that we did while we were away. Some of it might overlap with some of the stuff that you've already seen on our socials, but you know,
that's just how the cookie crumbles.
yeah.
I mean, you guys follow us for a reason.
You can see it twice. What was your favorite part of LA before the cruise?
My favorite part would have to be, like, I really enjoyed doing the tour. You know, seeing different things that, of course, I've never seen. I've never been to California before.
Me neither.
The Hollywood Walk of Fame was cool to see.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much they set the city up for award shows and stuff. Like, our tour guide, Daniel, he was cool.
Oh yeah.
Give a little shout out to that guy.
I think I have I took a picture and he's in it, so we'll put that up so you can see.
Whenever we go out of town, and shameless plug here, but I like using Viator to find.
She does all of that.
Yeah, to find decent tours that would interest the two of us and at a cheap rate. Yeah.
Yeah, we've done 2 with this company so far.
Well, I've done 3 because I used them the first time I went to Nashville, and then
and then we went.
Then when we went,
okay.
and then this go
so
round.
You've used them 3 times.
Yeah.
I've used them twice along with Jenn, and never had anything bad to say about either of the tours that we did together. So definitely use them. What were they called?
Viator. Viator.com.
Okay, we'll put that on the screen.
Yeah.
So very cool. When we got there, we met at Mel's Diner, which I thought, honestly, this is me being stupid. So, you know, we used to have annual passes to Universal Studios, and there's a Mel's Diner there.
Oh, it
doesn't look anything like that.
No, it doesn't at all.
But I honestly don't know that I knew it was a real place.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I never really thought about it.
Well, I mean, if you look back at Universal days, like even going down Rodeo, like it's very much built.
Yes, but never have been there. I never put thought into it. Never in my life have I thought about it. So anyway, we met at Mel's Diner, and then we go in and...
Oh, David was about to have a coronary. I'll tell you this right now, because we took an Uber from the hotel, and this was a 4 or 5 hour tour. And the guy shows up, Daniel shows up, and David looks at me, he goes, I am not walking for 4 hours.
Well, we were on, what was that? Is that Hollywood Boulevard?
Yes.
So Hollywood Boulevard, right?
Where
Mel's Diner, it's on a cross street, but we were all right there, and then he comes walking up, and I'm like, well, dude, where's the car? I know we're going to the Hollywood sign, and we're going to Beverly Hills, and all these things. How are we getting there?
Yeah.
So, but as we were in the Uber and we were coming to Mel's Diner, I noticed when we turned, there was these big tents and barricades and stuff set up. So something was going on. I knew that wasn't normal, but I didn't know what was going on. So we started our tour, and the reason we started walking was because he was taking us over there where it was in between the Dolby Theater and the El Capitan Theater, which El Capitan was bought and redone by Disney. So they do all the Disney premieres there, we learned. And
which is why they were doing a premiere that day.
Right. For Freakier Friday.
Freaky, yes.
Freakier Friday.
Yeah.
Freakier Friday.
But they had the whole thing set up, ready to go for that night, and it gets all torn down the next day. I mean, there was so much intricate detail that...
they had to put millions into one of those, even if it's a small... And I don't know...
But even just think about it. That's a waste of fucking money. Excuse me.
It is. It's a waste of money, but they have to do it upright, otherwise it doesn't get the hype. But they do this premiere, but we don't see anything about it.
The premiere?
The premiere itself.
Well, that's going to be on your, like, ETV and all this other stuff. But, I mean, it's like, why all this extravagant stuff for just, like, little snippets of stuff you see?
Or they do, in this case, they did, like, a purple carpet. So
instead of a red carpet.
Yeah, for the movie. So they had, like, a purple carpet where you could see that they're going to talk to, like, all the stars and stuff that they would normally have, like, a red carpet for. And they were going to do all of that. But, I mean, so that makes it on the entertainment channels and stuff like that. But I don't know. There's a stage. There's just so much hype about this. I think it's a total waste of money.
What really blew my mind was with the Hollywood Walk of Fame or the stars or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
You pay for that. Like,
They're not free.
They're not free. You pay to have a Hollywood star. Like, you get nominated for it,
right.
But then you have to pay for, like, the upkeep and if it gets damaged and all this other stuff. Mm-hmm. And at $55,000. Now, I know that's a drop in the bucket for celebrities.
Right.
But that, for some people, that's a year's salary.
Yeah, and that's what it is this year. So
yeah.
I don't know if they go up every year or every few years or whatever, or how that works. But yeah, that's quite a expense just to have your star for people to walk over or to hate you at some point and come and damage. Pink's was damaged, but it was damaged because of a premiere. So the city,
the big tents,
or whoever is going to fix it for her. So that's cool to know that, you know, some damage is taken on by whatever organization.
And we also found out that, you know, if you later in life, Sean Puffy Combs, you know, O.J. Simpson, all of those, they get to keep their stars there. So
yeah, they don't take them out because they become a criminal or you know, anything like that. They don't change the reason that they got it. For instance, Donald Trump is for TV. When he was doing his, what was his show? Apprentice. So even though he's now become the president now twice, it's not going to change the reason why you get the star.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what your life becomes, and it doesn't matter
what your life doesn't become.
Yeah. So you have it forever.
Yeah.
I guess because you paid that money, and I don't know how long.
I wonder if that is why, because you paid for it.
I think. I mean,
we didn't ask that question.
We didn't ask it, but that's what we're going to go with. It only makes sense.
Yeah. The Hollywood sign was pretty cool.
Yeah, y'all saw that.
And knowing the background to how it became
advertisement for Hollywood Land neighborhood.
Yeah. And then the city said, nope, we're going to take that.
So they ended up fighting and took the word land off of it and kept Hollywood. But that was kind of neat. I didn't realize that. And then, you know, Daniel drove us to the Hollywood sign, and we drove through the neighborhood, and he kind of was explaining everything. There's still the old real estate company that's now become... a hair salon, I think he said, or something like that. But it still is representative.
It's a representation
of the actual real estate company that was there. It still has their name and stuff on it. And then in the windows is the current tenant's name. So it was all really neat. Very steep. I would not be able to live. The
driving would
that would
drive me
that's
insane.
Too much for me.
What did you think about our little trip to Skid Row?
Oh, okay. So, yeah, so we walked, I don't know.
So we were at dinner, and my sister calls me, and we'd like to watch these documentaries on Netflix and stuff.
She said they.
Yes, not him. It was the Hotel Cecil, so I don't know if any of you have seen it or whatever.
Had zero clue.
David had zero clue.
I heard of Skid Row, but I didn't know the magnitude of what Skid Row was and where it came from and all of that.
So we're at dinner. And mind you, we didn't have a car, so we pretty much walked everywhere from downtown Financial District to up to a mile for food and drinks and stuff like that. So we were about 3/4 of a mile from it. And I looked outside because Shannon FaceTimed us and she's like, go to the hotel. And I was like, ooh, I don't know. So I looked at the watch and I was like, it's 7:45.
And I didn't know what they were talking about.
And I asked the waitress, I was like, do you think it would be all right if we had like walked over to Hotel Cecil? And she goes, Skid Row. And I was like, yes. And she goes, if you leave right now,
you'll be able to make it. So we did leave. We had already paid at that point, or we were paying. So we were able to get out of there fairly quickly from after that, and we started walking that direction. And
so again, I'm
just on a walk.
Yeah, David's on a walk, and he's just like, hey, how's it going, everybody? Oh yeah,
I'm taking pictures.
I'm like, we ain't got time for this. We got to keep it moving.
And I kept it moving, and we didn't go directly to is Skid Row. Is that on?
It's at like a neighborhood.
No, I know that, but what's that main road that the hotel's on? Is that?
Wasn't it Main?
Isn't it Main?
I think it was Main.
I thought it was Main Street, but if you know and we're wrong, you can
anyway, so we get up there.
Hold on. You can shoot us a text now and let us know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right in the above all of our episodes, it'll say, talk to us.
This is a new feature. I do have to say, and let me just pop off, David is the workhorse behind all this. I try to help out as much as I can. He's like, this is only just a one-man job. And I'm like,
it really
and I feel really bad because he's the one that's constantly producing everything. I was like, let me just handle the socials. Yeah. We'll do that.
She'll do the socials and I'll do everything else. And so we were walking.
So yes, back to this. So we're walking in front of the Hotel Cecil. Mind you, this place has been shut down as a hotel for probably about 20 years. But there are people that still live on the second and third floors, and I think they're apartments. Either way, Shannon's like, go up to the door. And I was like, absolutely not. And we just kept it moving.
It was dark by the time we got there.
So. And no joke, it was like you literally cross a railroad track and you're back into normal territory. But if anybody knows what Skid Row, it's a high homeless crime rate is
like if you get out of a mental institution and have no place to go, they take you there and drop you off. So that's the.
So David watched the documentary on the way
flight back. That was pretty cool.
And he was like, "We actually went here."
Yeah, that was a little crazy. I don't know. I mean, I wasn't scared, but I didn't. If I had watched the documentary prior, I might have had at least a different thought about going.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't.
Well, you live once, right?
Yeah, right. I mean, and hopefully we lived past that. Clearly we did talking about it. But, I mean, we saw funeral flowers posted up on a door. And people, they were all smoking the ganja.
You can say marijuana.
I mean,
why? Okay.
Anyway, they were all smoking weed and shit, like, right just on our walk. I mean, it was just normal. We saw people shooting up. We saw people tweak the fuck out.
Oh my God, there were so many zombie moments at 7 a.m. I'm just like, right outside our hotel.
It was crazy.
And we had a nice hotel.
Yeah, we stayed at the Biltmore at Los Angeles. So it was fairly nice. Old, but very nice. Very
definitely like the old architecture.
Nice place to stay. The people were super nice. But, yeah, Skid Row was something else. On the way, though, I used to watch American Idol. Well, I still watch American Idol, but I grew up watching it, with my mom and I think my dad was made to watch it with my mom. But anyway, so they used to film at the Orpheum Theater, so we actually accidentally walked by that because we didn't want to go directly to Main Street and walk down the entire place. We wanted to kind of scoot in right at the hotel and then walk past it. So although we did go on Skid Row, we didn't walk the entire thing because we thought better of our life. So just know that. So, but we did see, I saw some cool things on the way that I didn't anticipate seeing. So that was pretty neat. And then seeing the hotel and then watching that documentary afterwards. I still have 20 minutes left. I haven't finished.
Oh, God.
Just because when we got back, I've been so busy.
What was your least favorite?
The least favorite thing
about
of
LA.
LA is, so, you know, we've talked about Jenn. She works in adult beverage. So our first night, was that? Yeah, it was our first night. We had a plan that we were going to go to 4 breweries that Jenn found that were local. And we were going to have an appetizer in each different...
for our dinner.
For dinner, we would have an appetizer at each different brewery. Sounds great. So the first one we go to, we had, 2 beers? And then we had Brussels sprouts. And then we went to the next one, and it looked like a retirement home. I don't know. It was like an old... It kind of reminded me, like, a little bit of Cheers, but...
Oh my God, yes. Oh, in the hotel.
In that hotel that we walked in.
That was not a brewery. That was a restaurant.
It was a restaurant that sold beer that thought they were a brewery. Anyway, we were like, no, we're not even going to stay here. So it took us so long to get out that I think we just... Oh, wait, no.
We went to the Golden Room.
Yeah, we went to another one.
Which was also kind of like a bodega / farmer's market, flea market type thing.
Yeah, it was kind of weird, but we ended up having 2 beers there. 1 beer there.
Yeah.
1 beer there. And we didn't get any food there because they were about to close.
It was also a Monday night. So we were thinking it was Friday, so...
Yeah, so we were like, all right, let's head back. So we head back to the hotel, and we saw this taco truck, or it was a food truck, but Mexican food truck. So we were like, ooh, let's get a chicken quesadilla. We'll just split it, and then we'll head back to the hotel. Well, we get our food. We get all the way back to the hotel before we eat. And it's a cheese quesadilla that had about that much sour cream slathered in it.
It was
not
probably
1
the best.
ounce of chicken.
No chicken was in there.
But it was probably the best
cheese quesadilla
I've ever had.
You know, we ate a lot of cheese on this trip.
We did. We ate tons of cheese. And it didn't clog me up, just so you know. We got to have at least one shit reference in every episode. And you'll grow to know. Anyway, but so that was probably my least favorite, just because it wasn't because I didn't enjoy what we ended up doing. It was we didn't fulfill what we set out to do. Right. That was the part that I didn't really care for. But overall, I didn't really dislike a whole lot.
I didn't enjoy the piss smell. Seeing all the
piss all over the place.
I'm pretty sure we saw a couple piles of fecal matter.
Yeah, we think that we probably did.
I was, like you hear about California, so I wasn't like completely shocked, but I was really shocked with the homeless camps.
Yeah.
And the trash on the freeway.
Right.
Like, I felt like insane. I was driving through a landfill. Right. Most of the time. And a lot of people were saying that they're getting ready to have the World Cup next year and the Olympics in 28. And I'm like...
Yeah, 26 and 28. This? They're going to do... Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
it might be backwards.
They'll open the Cecil Hotel back up. They can utilize that on the 14th floor.
Oh, man.
Who knows? But they are doing the expansion of the airport.
Yes.
So... for all of that, which, okay, let's bring them in, but then put them where? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's a ton that we didn't see.
Yeah.
You know, but I think my favorite part was the Hollywood tour.
Yeah.
As far as when we were in LA, breakfast that we had before we got on the cruise was pretty good. At the Lighthouse Cafe, like, I think that was in Long Beach. That was pretty decent.
You had breakfast?
No, that was lunch. Sorry.
Yeah.
It was lunch, not breakfast. Same, we had a meal.
Either way, the Uber situation was crazy expensive. And we got lucky the majority of the time and got like these really fancy Ubers when we were only asking for like an electric car to take us somewhere.
We were asking for a Prius, and we were in Cadillacs and Tahoes and stuff, all black. They probably thought we were celebrities.
Probably.
We're not.
So let's move on to the cruise.
Okay.
What did you think of us doing the puzzles?
Okay, so...
Like, this is something that, like, we stumbled upon one morning. I don't know how. And I was like, oh, they're doing a morning puzzle.
Yeah, it was a morning puzzle. They did it at one of the bars on the ship.
Ooh.
And then they did the puzzle there, and then they would do trivia afterwards, which you saw a video of that. We were dumb as hell. And then they also had them in the library. So if they didn't have enough sheets or you didn't make it on time, you could always find them in the library. But the morning puzzles consisted of a Sudoku game or
word search,
or both, or whatever. Word search, I was able to do that, or even a crossword I would have been able to do. I have a Sudoku game on my phone, but it tells me if my placement of the number is right or wrong right away.
Cheating.
It might be cheating, but you still have to think about where you're placing it. So you're hoping that you're right, but on the paper it doesn't tell you that. So I was dumb as hell when it came to that. So
I just felt like we were,
but
really...
we were using our brain.
We were really welcoming getting older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We talked to the old folks that were there. There was some young kids, but mainly just a bunch of oldies. So, I felt like I got my brain worked out.
In the morning, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Set us up for the day.
Carry on. Would you do it again?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%. Until on our way back, we had...
Well, it's because everyone was being selfish.
Yeah.
And
the selfish idiots on Delta think that their personal belongings go upstairs.
And not, to make sure that they have enough leg room.
So we had to put ours... We had to check
them.
And
that is something that we definitely did not want to do.
So that was the whole purpose of it. So it kind of worked. On our way there, it worked great for our benefit. On our way back, not so much. But it was our last leg of the flight, so... It was okay. So
sorry for that.
Yeah, this damn dog thinks she's an attack dog, but scared of her own shadow. So
the time change. Are you back to normal?
I guess we're gonna find out truly. Now we did this. It's gonna be a few weeks by the time y'all see this, but FYI, it was just last week. So we're back to work, but we have our first Monday coming up, so we're going to see how easy it is for me to wake up to go to the gym tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. You haven't been to the gym.
I haven't been back to the gym.
Oh, boy.
So my first 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m. wake up is coming tomorrow, so we'll see. But overall, I feel like I've adjusted. I gave myself a few days just to sleep as long as I chose to sleep, which is still early, but so we'll see. How have you adjusted?
Not too bad.
And you're back in full swing already, right?
Yes.
Nothing has...
I thought Wednesday was Monday and so forth.
Yeah.
But
You're good.
I think I slept until like 9:30 yesterday. On the first weekend day that we got back.
Yeah. So
but
I
think I should be good.
I was up early. I went to watch my brother's softball game yesterday, and I got there about 9 o'clock, so...
You said 8.
That's when he started. I was not there on time.
Imagine that.
Oops. So, so I have adjusted. I think we'll find out officially tomorrow. Probably won't give you an update. Just, we'll see. What was your favorite thing on the cruise?
On the cruise? The Asian stir fry. Oh,
that was amazing. Good.
Yeah.
Too bad there's not a video of that.
God.
So, this clown is talking about... They had an Asian walk.
Isn't it a walk, not walk?
Walk.
Yeah,
walk. W-O-K.
No L.
No L, even though I say it like that. Anyway, so, you get your cabbage, your onions, your carrots, bell pepper, onion, whatever, and then you give it to the guy on a plate. And then it's almost like you're at Mongolian barbecue, but they put it in a wok. And they, they ask you how spicy you want it, how sweet you want it, whatever. So I told him middle of the road spiciness because I like spicy stuff. But the problem was I don't think he really understood everything I said. So he must not have understood what middle of the road meant. So he was trying to light me on fire, which that was part of the problem initially until...
Anyway, we're sitting at this table, right? And we're sitting across from each other, and it's a community table, so we're on the end, and there is a gentleman sitting to my right.
Yeah.
Who's by himself having his dinner up in the cafeteria area. Ding Dong here starts coughing. And I thought, oh, is it a little too spicy for you? And he was like, no. And then he continues coughing. And the sweat is pouring all down his face because it's spicy. And whenever he eats spicy stuff, he starts sweating. So anyway, his face is red. He's coughing, aka choking. And I said, are you okay? And he's like, yes. And he's just continually coughing. And I'm now dying laughing. And I'm laughing so hard that tears are coming down my eyes. And then he's really choking. And the guy next to us is just watching this completely unfold. And David, he's just like, now he's standing up. And I'm like, oh my God. And he's like, can you give me some water? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm just laughing the whole way. And this poor...
She knew I was okay, but this poor guy missed all of that conversation. So... She asked me if I was okay. Now, just mind you, since it did happen to me, let me just tell you exactly what was taking place the whole time. So it was the spice that got me coughing. But then I took a bite. And
so he shoved more in.
Well, I was like, well, maybe it'll just...
go away?
Yeah.
Let's put more spice on more spice.
I guess that was I mean, the spice wasn't going away. I just needed to try to just get everything to go down my throat. Mind you, I didn't have a freaking drink, so...
I asked you if you wanted a drink. You did not want a drink.
I didn't want one. I grew up not drinking until we were done eating, so it's fine. So I thought, well, so I take another bite, try to get it to go down. Well, then a noodle. They were really thin noodles. It may be thinner than angel hair pasta, but this was obviously Asian pasta, so it was a very thin noodle, and it got caught in my throat.
Asian pasta.
It wouldn't move, and I couldn't get it to I was gonna give myself the Heimlich over the rail.
He was about to throw himself.
I thought I was going to visit someone.
Yes, and here I am just laughing.
And poor guy over there.
He goes, well, I didn't think it was anything was wrong because she's over here laughing.
I mean, I did gesture I was okay. But fast forward a couple days later, we walked by a bar, and he was like, well, I was telling my friend about y'all. So we became a joke to him.
Yeah, and his friends.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. What else?
So
the ship was cool.
It was different than a ship that we've ever been on.
Ooh, the bionic bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Robot, you know.
Yeah, it I don't know that it really danced, but
that wasn't dancing. That's called the Never mind.
You were dancing.
The bionic bar.
It was kind of cool, and it made a freaking
It made a really good drink.
It did, and we have. I guess that's done.
That's done. Oh, God.
Oh Jesus.
We'll just turn that off. There we go.
We'll continue. So I don't know. My computer could have died. It's not on. It's not plugged in.
Gotcha.
Anyway, so the Bionic Bar, we have what are the ones that we have at the football stadium here?
Those are they're called Tender Bar.
Tender Bar. So, but it's still it's a similar thing. It's a machine making a drink. I've never in my life tried to use one of those or thought that I would.
Well, I wasn't paying $24 for a ridiculous drink.
Essentially, I believe this is the same thing, but you can see it working. The bottles are hanging from the ceiling and stuff. We'll throw a picture up for you. It was kind of neat, but it made a freaking amazing drink.
Yeah, perfectly poured.
Yep.
So
every time there, the drink of choice at the Bionic Bar that I found, it was called Pretty in Pink, or it was called
Pretty in Pink.
Yeah, but they what was the name of our show? Ovation. I don't know. It was the Bionic Pretty in Pink. They added Bionic in front of a lot of them. That's what it was, not the ship name. Anyway, so it was a grenadine, pineapple, Jenn.
Jenn.
I was on the Jenn at that bar.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, but it was really good.
Yeah.
It was really good. It wasn't weak or anything like that. It wasn't overly strong, but it was really good. So that was kind of cool, which we've never seen that on any other ship that we've been on together, right? Yeah. What do you think about the activities that we did? You've already seen our silent disco that we did. We do have a bumper car adventure.
Yep, we did the bumper cars. That was the first time I had seen those on there.
Yeah, I've
And
never
it was
seen
long enough. It was like a 2-3 minute thing. I mean, there was a lot of people, so.
Yeah, it was at the basketball court because they were inside, because the ship we were on also does Alaskan cruises, so a lot of the areas
Activities
on the ship are actually inside. That way, when they're in Alaska, if it's snowing or whatever, they don't have to change what they're doing.
You know, we never went and watched people on Flow Rider.
No, we didn't. That was at the back of the ship. We didn't spend a lot of time back there. Yeah, we didn't.
Yeah.
We didn't even think about going back there. I mean, it could have been fun to watch if somebody kept falling over and over again. I mean, we've done it once. It's a fun time.
Speak
as
for
long
yourself.
as you
don't lose your bottom
bathing suit. But so yeah, bumper cars. Something else that we didn't check out that they did, mainly because we didn't bring pants except for our one excursion we did, but was to go roller skating.
Well, and the ripcord. They do like a 1 minute iFly type thing.
iFly kind of thing. Yeah, we probably could have gone roller skating, but again, we weren't going in shorts, so didn't do that. But the iFly thing, it was booked the whole time, so we didn't get an opportunity to do that. And they had a North Star that it goes off, like it's like a crane looking thing, and it goes off the side of the boat and all that other stuff. We didn't do that either. They had a lot of bionic-y things.
What else you got?
Let's see. Okay, so let's talk about our excursion in Ensenada.
The Cheese Cave.
The Cheese Cave. So we get off the ship. They put us in this line. And then they count us off.
First of all, they lied to us about the temperature.
Yeah. When we were getting off the boat, so we were wearing pants just because we didn't know what we were going to be hiking. But that damn ship said it was, 60-something degrees?
It was hot.
We about sweated to death.
Yeah.
That was a damn lie. Royal Caribbean.
And, so we get on this like little mini bus or whatever.
Yeah, it was equivalent to a short bus with some barely working air conditioning with a very loud tour guide,
Margarita, and then a family of 10 with
like about
obnoxious kids.
Yeah, that was not my cup of tea, and that was an hour trip there, an hour trip back. I mean, I kind of ignored them most of the way. We met this lady and her mom, so we became a group of 4. Just that way, we knew we wouldn't get
stuck with the children,
kids, or put in their group or anything like that. Since we were a group of 2 technically, and so were they. So we made our own group. It was okay. It was fun. Yeah, they were nice.
So it takes us up the mountains and then down into a valley where the dairy farm essentially is. And
it just flabbergasts me, though, to see the difference in what they call a dairy versus what we do in the States.
Well, they're only there for one thing.
No, I know. But
I mean,
still.
Yeah. I mean, it's a completely different...
Yeah, it just... I don't know. I thought in my mind I had something different pictured.
Really?
Yeah, I think I did.
I had
it in my mind.
I had a real cave in my mind.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
I did too.
But the way that the cheese was set out in the shelves, I knew that that's how it was.
I knew that.
And I really thought we would be going into some sort of cave, but we didn't. But it was underground.
Like an entrance to a cave.
Yeah.
Like a, like you see in the movies or something. It wasn't. It was underground. It was, I don't know, did they say it was like 15 foot underground?
15 to 20 feet under.
Something like that. And you just go down some stairs and it's there. And you go into a building and then you go down the stairs and you're there. It reeks. And it didn't matter at what process we were looking at. So when they were taking the milk and they were putting it in this thing, number one, I thought that would be a lot more sterile than it is.
This isn't the FDA.
Right.
We still ate it.
Yeah, we did eat it, and we're still alive. So.
Yeah.
But I think that's more of what I had in my mind is it would be very sanitary.
Well, we walked past probably 60 wheels that were being.
Oh yeah.
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 So it's like you could have touched these wheels of cheese being made. So it was interesting.
Very, very interesting. We'll put together a social media reel for you for the cheese cave. That way you can see it on our socials. So make sure you pop over.
Yeah.
But so they have. They didn't really say. Is that wine theirs?
I think it is.
Is it on the property somewhere? We didn't really see the vineyard. We saw the people working, but I don't know. We didn't really see a vineyard there, but we believe it was their wine. So we toured everything. They showed us how they make everything. They make butter. They make cheese. They make ice cream.
The ice cream was good. That was really good.
She had her normal
cookies
Oreos,
and cream.
Cookies and cream shit. It was like a vanilla wafer or something a little cinnamony.
But was it like a horchata taste? Something like that? Yeah.
But that's not what they called it. They just called it a cookie. So it was like a vanilla cookie in the ice cream. So I guess
it was interesting to see how
sister of that, what you had.
Yeah.
But they put them on little cones. It was really good. I would do that part again.
Just the ice cream?
Yeah. I think mainly because I didn't see how it was made.
Oh my God. You still ate the cheese.
I did. Well, I tasted the cheese.
Yeah.
I never ate a full
I ate the whole plate of cheese.
I never ate a whole piece of anything, nor like that.
There will be, so it was regular queso fresco, and then there was olive, like flavored jalapeno, and
the olive one was up in when we had lunch.
And there was another one. Okay, either
that
way.
Was with beer.
And
it
then
was a jalapeno,
a
pepper one,
a black pepper one.
Yeah, black pepper in that one.
Then they had 6-month-old cheese, a 1.5-year-old cheese, 2.5-year-old cheese,
2.5-year-old cheese that looked like a piece of bark.
And David tried it, and I got video of it. So.
I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't smell good at all.
No. And I about sweated to death.
And some people like that.
Yeah, like the 1-year-old cheese, that was good. Yeah,
It's 6 months, 1.5,
1.5 years, it was still actually good. The 2.5, no chance. Like, it was brown.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like a creamy looking color.
No.
It was horrendous.
Yeah. But it was still fun. I mean, it was beautiful. Like, the little area was really, really nice. Really nicely done.
We did see all the cows, obviously.
And the alpacas.
And they had an alpaca and, what was that other thing? Alpaca and a llama. Ooh. But there was only three of those, and I don't know the difference, so they might have had 2 of one and 1 of another. I don't know. We were told those things were there. There was 3. We don't know which one was which. They didn't have signs.
And we fed the cows.
So, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We did our part.
We gave them some hay. They were eating. We didn't kill a kid.
Nope.
We saw all of the way that they live and how they. So I work in real estate. We actually did learn how they sell stuff there. You just pay 2,000 pesos for 3 years and it's yours.
A month.
200 or 2,000 pesos a month for 3 years and it's yours. After you make your first payment, you build your own house with your friends. Apparently.
Which I thought was weird.
Yeah. And I guess if they don't have running water,
you don't pay taxes.
You don't pay taxes. So apparently, that's where they cart water in. I guess I don't know. not a place for me. But it was really cool to learn about. So that was really cool. That was a really fun part of our trip. That was really the only thing that we paid for separately. And then when we got back, we walked the little straw market. That was not really a straw market. It was just tent city of a bunch of vendors selling the exact same thing over and over and over again. And all we wanted was a magnet. So we had to walk all of them to make sure there wasn't a magnet.
A different one that we...
So,
which we did.
And we even went into the city just very briefly. They have a Carl's Jr., which if you're from this East Coast, it's called Hardee's. But they did have a Carl's Jr. In Mexico. So that was neat for a second to see. So,
you ready for our game?
Are we going to play a game?
Yeah. So I called David last night and I told him we're going to do...
Yep.
Would you rather
Was I supposed to come up with them because they're on my phone and now I can't see them?
Yes. That's why I wrote them. You don't remember?
Nope. I can see. Anyway. Okay.
All right, so I guess I'm just playing Would You Rather.
We're going to wing it.
Okay. Would you rather wear someone else's dirty underwear or use a stranger's toothbrush for a full year?
Okay, wait, hold on. Do I know these people's underwear?
No.
That I'm wearing? They're so both strangers?
It's all stranger. So yeah.
So for you would have to use their toothbrush.
I could put on people's underwear.
But you don't wear drawers.
That's okay.
Oh, I think I would have to wear their drawers.
Oh, I'm going stranger's toothbrush. There's shit in there.
What if they have a very bad disease in their mouth that goes in your mouth and you swallow?
David.
No, I can wash my body.
You can.
I can wash my body.
But this is every day.
Yep.
For a year.
I can wash my body every day.
Okay.
And put the dirty drawers back on.
All right. Do you remember yours?
Nope.
Okay.
Go through yours, and then I'll see if I can come up with a couple.
Okay.
Probably not, but okay.
Would you rather wear wet socks
You already know this answer.
or have a pebble in your shoe?
A pebble in my shoe 100%.
Why?
Because I do not want wet feet.
But it's a pebble in your shoe that you're walking on forever.
That's fine. That's fine. Jen, I wear flip-flops when it's raining because I don't want wet socks. What makes you think that I would not want a pebble in my shoe?
I don't know. That's a tough one for me.
Yeah, because you have old lady feet. So.
I don't have old lady feet.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
What are old lady feet?
I don't know. You gotta fucking wear tennis shoes all the goddamn time.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my flippy floppies.
One. At the moment.
Would you rather have a permanent unibrow or no eyebrows at all?
I don't know. I think I'm going unibrow.
Yeah. Same.
I think I'm going unibrow.
Same. I don't know. I mean, does this look good? I mean, I'm pretty sure I had a unibrow all throughout middle school, so I've already been there.
Oh, well, I'll have to go back and look. Okay, so let's see.
Do you need to pause?
Nope. So, okay, would you rather eat something extremely spicy, like actually swallowing the food that you spit out off of my plate?
Well, it was very hot. Okay, anyway.
Okay, so would you rather eat that or tomatoes for a year?
I have to choose one or the other for a whole year for every meal?
Yep.
Tomatoes.
You would eat tomatoes?
Yeah.
As much as you hate tomatoes?
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't do it. It literally, numbed my entire lips.
Okay, well, let's take the spice out of it. Would you rather eat mushrooms or tomatoes for a year? Have you ever had a mushroom?
Yes. It's slimy.
I bought mushrooms yesterday.
I bet you did.
So I can make some air fryer snack. It's going to be fantastic.
What are you making? Mushroom chips?
No. You just heat them up in there. You don't really get them crispy. Anyway. Okay. I can't think of anything more. Sorry.
Wow.
I failed my homework.
Unbelievable.
Mainly, well, I didn't fail it. I actually looked them up, but now I don't remember them, and now they're on my phone, which I'm using to record, so.
Well, guys, that wraps up another episode. I don't think we talked about poop this time.
Well, there was a slight comment.
Yeah,
Slight comment of shit, but, Steve.
Sorry.
We'll get you next time.
Yeah, we got you next time.
So, but remember, you can always text us. I don't think we can respond, but you can text us and we'll respond on an episode or on socials. But
And go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, make sure that you are following our socials because there's going to be content that's not in here there.
The other thing is any of these would you rathers, let us know what you guys would do. We love talking with you guys. We've seen a couple of you guys make comments and, we reply as much as we can. And just remember, it's Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube.
Yep. So make sure that you subscribe in all of those places as well. So we'll talk to you next time.
Peace out.